Before this Christmas ends, I want to tell you something that may explain why your heart has been feeling heavier, your thoughts deeper, and your spirit more sensitive than usual. Many people turn December into a month of celebration, noise, gatherings, lights, and plans. But there are some people, maybe you, who feel something different. Something shifting. Something moving in the unseen. Maybe you've been feeling disconnected from your old patterns, old relationships, old environments. Maybe life has been shaking you, stretching you, or slowing you down. Maybe the things that used to make sense don't feel right anymore. Or the doors you expected to open have remained closed, and you don't understand why. I want you to hear this clearly. God often prepares your next season by disrupting your current one. And when God is about to shift your destiny, He rarely whispers. He stirs. He interrupts. He repositions. So if your year has been confusing, if your spirit has been restless, or if you feel like something big is coming but you can't explain it, this message is for you. Here are 9 powerful signs that God is preparing a destiny shift in your life before this Christmas ends. If this message touched your heart, subscribe, because your journey with God deserves guidance, clarity, and hope every single day. Sign 1. You feel an unexpected inner restlessness. One of the strongest signs that God is preparing a destiny shift is a deep, unexpected restlessness on the inside. Not anxiety, not fear, but a quiet dissatisfaction that pushes you to grow. You may feel like the life you're living right now is too small for who you're becoming. Your spirit feels a pull, a stretching, a discomfort that you can't fully describe. You look around and everything is technically fine, yet something inside you knows you're not supposed to stay where you are. You may find yourself losing interest in things that used to excite you. You may start questioning your environment, your habits, your circle, and your direction. This restlessness is not a punishment. It's preparation. God is stirring the waters of your spirit because He doesn't want you to settle for a life beneath your calling. When God wants to shift your destiny, He often removes the feeling of home from your current season. If you've been sensing that something is missing, even though nothing is wrong, it's because God is preparing something new. You're outgrowing the place you were once comfortable in. Instead of fighting the restlessness, pay attention to it. It's a spiritual signal that change is coming. Sign 2. Old doors are closing even when you want them to stay open. Another sign of a divine destiny shift is when God starts closing doors you thought you needed. At first, this feels confusing and painful. You may feel rejected, disappointed, or even abandoned. But here's the truth. God closes doors to protect you from staying where you don't belong anymore. Maybe certain opportunities ended unexpectedly. Maybe relationships drifted without warning. Maybe something you were building stopped working no matter how hard you tried. This isn't failure. This is redirection. God closes doors for 3 reasons. To push you forward. To protect you from hidden danger. To release you from what can no longer carry you into your future. When God is preparing to shift your destiny, He will not allow you to force open a door that leads back to your old self. So if this year brought unexpected endings, don't assume God is punishing you. Sometimes He removes what you wanted so He can give you what you needed. You're not being pushed out, you're being prepared for something better than what you were holding on to. Sign 3. You're becoming more sensitive to God's voice. When a destiny shift is near, your spiritual sensitivity increases. You start noticing things you used to ignore. Small convictions, gentle warnings, subtle nudges, and signs you would have overlooked before. You may feel more drawn to prayer, reflection, or being alone with God. You may sense a deeper awareness of what is right for you and what is not. You may feel uneasy around certain environments or people who drain your spirit. This sensitivity isn't random. It's intentional. God sharpens your discernment before He shifts your direction because the next season requires clarity, not confusion. You begin recognizing God's guidance in conversations, videos, sermons, or even quiet moments. You may feel like God is speaking more directly, more personally, more frequently. If you've been experiencing a heightened awareness of God's presence or guidance, pay attention. It means He's preparing you for something that requires spiritual alertness. If you felt God speaking to you through this, subscribe and stay connected. This channel is your safe place to grow, heal, and rise. Sign 4. Isolation becomes necessary. Before God elevates you, He isolates you. Not to punish you, but to refine you. You may notice you're spending more time alone. You're distancing yourself from certain people not out of anger, but out of protection. You may not relate to the conversations around you anymore. You may feel disconnected from your old circles. Your social appetite decreases while your desire for peace increases. Isolation in a divine shift is sacred. It's where God removes noise so you can hear Him clearly. It's where He detoxes your spirit from distractions. It's where he reveals your identity apart from the expectations of others. If you've been feeling alone lately, not lonely but alone, you're not losing people. You're losing unnecessary weight. God is pulling you away from voices that could interfere with your next season. Destiny requires separation. Growth requires space. And God is giving you that space because He's preparing you for something bigger than your current environment can hold. Sign 5. Your faith is being stretched. Destiny shifts often come with situations that stretch your faith beyond your comfort zone. This may look like facing challenges you don't feel ready for, trusting God in uncertainty, or stepping into responsibilities that feel bigger than you. When God is shifting your destiny, He intentionally places you in circumstances that make you rely on Him more deeply. Your comfort decreases. Your dependence increases. You may find yourself saying, "God, I don't know how this will work out, but I feel like I need to move forward anyway." This stretching isn't meant to break you, it's meant to build you. New levels require new strength, new confidence, and new trust. If this season has pushed you to pray harder, think deeper, and surrender more, congratulations. Your faith is being upgraded for your next assignment. God doesn't stretch what He doesn't plan to use. Sign 6. Your spirit rejects what no longer aligns with your purpose. A major sign of a coming destiny shift is when you start losing tolerance for things that drain your spirit. You no longer feel comfortable participating in conversations, habits, or environments that once felt normal. Your standards rise. Your awareness increases. Your inner peace becomes non-negotiable. This is because your spirit recognizes what your mind hasn't fully understood yet. You're transitioning. What used to entertain you now feels empty. What used to feel acceptable now feels wrong. What used to fit you now feels too small. When God prepares you for your next season, He removes the appetite for anything that will sabotage your growth. Your desires shift. Your priorities shift. Your boundaries sharpen. If your soul has started rejecting what once felt comfortable, it's because God is shaping you into the person He designed for your future, not your past. Before you leave, hit subscribe. You never know. The next video might be the confirmation your spirit has been praying for. Sign 7. Unexpected challenges are strengthening you. This is the sign most people misunderstand. When God is preparing a destiny shift, life may suddenly feel harder. Obstacles appear. Delays show up. Pressure increases. It's easy to think something has gone wrong, but the opposite is true. God uses challenges to develop qualities you will need for your next level. Endurance, patience, wisdom, resilience, self-control. These traits are not built in comfort, they are built in resistance. If this year has tested you emotionally, spiritually, financially, or mentally, it's not because God is punishing you. It's because He's strengthening you. Your next season requires a stronger version of you. And God is preparing that version right now. Sign 8. You feel a quiet confidence about your future. Even if life feels uncertain, even if nothing has fully shifted yet, you may sense a quiet, unexplainable confidence inside you. It's not pride. It's not ego. It's assurance. A gentle knowing that God is about to do something. You may not know the details. You may not have the timeline. You may not understand how. But something inside you whispers, "I'm getting ready for something bigger." This deep internal peace is a sign that your spirit knows what your eyes cannot see yet. God often plants a sense of expectation right before He opens a new chapter. Sign 9. Opportunities start aligning unexpectedly. As God shifts your destiny, you will notice small alignments happening around you. Opportunities, connections, information, ideas, and resources showing up at the right time. It won't always be dramatic. Often the shift begins subtly. A conversation that gives you clarity. A message that confirms your direction. A new connection that opens the right door. A chance that comes when you least expect it. These alignments are not coincidences. They are orchestrations. God is setting the stage for your next season step by step. When things suddenly start lining up, even in small ways, it's a sign that God is moving you into position for what He prepared for you. If you recognized yourself in any of these signs, even one, don't ignore it. God is shifting something in your life. December is not the end of your story, it's the turning point of your journey. This Christmas may not just be a holiday for you. It may be the moment God resets your direction, restores your strength, and realigns your purpose. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're not stuck. You're being prepared. The changes you're feeling are not random, they're intentional. God is shaping you, stretching you, separating you, and positioning you for a destiny that's greater than anything you've lived before. So breathe, trust, stay open. Your shift is coming, and it's closer than you think. Before this Christmas ends, God is preparing a new chapter. and you are ready for it.